So today we're going to talk about sex. Sex with an ostomy bag. Let me give y'all the tea. This is the sex bag and this is the regular bag. So normally the bag is larger, but as my ostomy nurse would put it, when you're having sex, you don't want the bag to flop. This causes a lot of floppage. This doesn't. What prompted this video? Well, obviously I had sex and I have an ostomy. So I figured I should share because my last video about sex with an ostomy was not so pleasant because I hadn't had sex and I was depressed and sad and just, yeah, probably more so not in a good space. Now I'm in a relatively good space. Shameless plug, my book, The Inner Workings of an Untamed Mind, has been doing really well, so I'm excited. And yeah, so if you want to buy this book, I will put the link at the bottom of the page. And I don't know if everybody knows by now, but yeah, I am a poet, so and I make things, obviously, so the pages are all dyed and stained and all of that good jazz. So yeah, I'll put the link in the description and everything below, and you can go and check it out when you get ready. But yeah, so what we are talking about today is sex with an ostomy. And so like I said, obviously I had sex with someone, a nice person who makes me feel not so insecure. Of course I still have my own insecurities, but the person is just a really nice person. Now we're not compatible. I don't think that we're compatible, but for me to be having sex, this was a good person to have sex with. She's very sweet, and yeah, I'm queer. I don't know if I've even mentioned that before, but yeah, I don't really know what I'm looking for. I guess I will discover that when I find it. I just want someone who's a good person, who can teach me things, who like I can teach them things, and we can just grow together and yeah, be great. But yeah, so this person does know what they're doing sexually, I will say that. And so it was a really pleasant experience. Also, I am now taking depression medicine, so that is helping with my mood, and I've been doing a lot of things that have been contributing to me being happy. So I wrote the book. That in and of itself was a very cathartic experience. And then after that, I wrote a self-care journal. So the self-care journal is full of writing prompts that, like, questions that I think of over and over, and I ask myself over and over, like when I am like going through a depressive state and trying to come up out of it. Things that I think are extremely beneficial when you're working on your own self-care. So the self-care book, On Sundays We Self-Care. So yeah, on Sundays we self-care, and the sun is kind of bright, so I'm going to zoom in on this. On Sundays We Self-Care is the second book that I've written, and this one is more so of a journal, and it has the writing prompts at the top of each page. It even has some illustrations in it so that you can color in it, and the illustrations are like different bodies, different women's bodies and things like that. So, and yeah, so this book is 32. Well, this journal is 32, and the my book is 35, my original. And I do have a second version of that book. This is turned into the Danny Little Sells Her Books episode, but it's really supposed to be about sex with an ostomy. But this is the second version of my original book, and it has the pages, and I scan the pages into it so that you don't miss out on the experience. But yeah, and it has the notes section in the back as well. So this is The Inner Workings of an Untamed Mind, the second version. Okay, so I will add all of the links for these books down below. Done with the shameless plugs. Alright, so this girl really knows what she's doing in the sexual department, and despite like she's just a nice person as well, so that helps you be more vulnerable, and then as well, she's nice, but she's also dominant, if I can say that. And I do like people who are dominant, but she's dominant in a nice way, and so it's kind of nice. So I was very pleased with the sexual experience, I should say that, and I'm not like turned off from sex anymore. Like, I think for a while it was just like you want to act like you don't need sex or like really want sex, because you're single and alone and you don't want to think about that type of stuff. So you just tell yourself that you don't like sex, whatever, it is what it is. You don't do it, you just do what you do, you don't focus on that or whatever. And yeah, so I was doing a lot of that, a lot of telling myself things that probably were just, bullshit. Sometimes, I mean, I guess you have to bullshit yourself just so you can make it through a season. So that's real. But yeah, so why not, let's turn this into like a Tinder ad. So I am single and gay and looking, so yeah, if you are interested in a woman like me, and let me tell you, I am a full handful. Just message me or whatever. I like androgynous women, if that is, yeah. So I guess that is the conclusion of this video. I'm not depressed anymore right now. I'll tell you the medications that I'm on. I'm on Prozac, Buspar, and Abilify. So those seem to be helping me a lot. So yeah, you guys, thank you for listening, and yeah, peace out. Yum tea.